Hey there, lovely viewers. Welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to talk about something that's got everyone's heart aflutter. Venus Retrograde. So grab your cosmic popcorn and get ready for a fun and informative ride. Now, before we jump into the juicy details, let's rewind a bit. Venus entered the shadow of her retrograde on June 19th, giving us a little sneak peek into what we can expect during this cosmic dance. From financial challenges to self-doubt and even encounters with exes, it's been a wild ride so far. But hold on to your love hats because things are going to get even more interesting. Venus is the planet of love, sex, beauty, glamour, and indulgence, and money. And when she goes retrograde, it's like she's hitting the rewind button, spinning backward in the fiery sign of Leo. Talk about a cosmic twist. So, what does Venus retrograde mean for you and me? Well, it's a time to reevaluate how we open up and love. Each day of this celestial journey will ask us to take a closer look at our hearts and how we connect with others. And guess what? I've got all the deets for you. So, let us take a cosmic stroll through the degrees of this Venus retrograde. Buckle up, folks, because we're about to hit all the highlights. On July 23rd, Venus will go retrograde at 28 degrees, initiating a period of re-evaluation. It's time to reflect on what our hearts truly desire and how we can manifest those desires into our lives. This is an opportunity to align our actions with our heartfelt intentions. Then moving forward, by July 29th, Venus will move to 27 degrees. During this time, we can reassess how we can attain what our hearts truly desire. It's crucial not to compromise our values along the way, as true victory comes when we remain true to ourselves. Let's be mindful of the actions that we're willing to take and those that we are not. By August 1st, Venus will be at 26 degrees, inviting us to evaluate how open we are to receiving the blessings that align with our heart's desires. It's a time to find new ways to embrace abundance and allow ourselves to fully receive the love and joy that comes our way. As Venus moves to 25 degrees on August 4th, we dive into the realm of heart and spirit. This is a time to listen to our intuition, trust our gut instinct, and silence the negative inner voice. By empowering the positive voice within, we can create a life that our hearts truly love. On August 6th, Venus will move to 24 degrees. Encouraging us to take a different approach to opening up to the possibilities that align with our heart's desires. It's an opportunity to embrace new perspectives and let go of the limiting beliefs that hinder our growth. As Venus reaches 23 degrees on August 8th, it's time to rethink how our hearts and minds work together to create a better future. Let us ensure our beliefs align with our heart's desires, allowing us to cultivate happiness and fulfillment. August 9th brings Venus to 22 degrees, prompting us to reevaluate how we sort and navigate our emotions. It's important to leave past emotions in the past and future emotions in the future. Focus on being present and acknowledge whether the emotions we experience are truly ours or influenced by others. Remember, self-care and self-compassion are essential. When Venus reaches 21 degrees on August 11th, it's an opportune moment to examine our beliefs and hopes for the future. Are our beliefs aligned with our heart's desires? Let's choose empowering beliefs that bring happiness and support the fulfillment of our heart's dreams. Moving on to August 13th, Venus reaches 20 degrees, urging us to reevaluate how we protect our emotional well-being. By establishing healthy boundaries and nurturing ourselves, we can create a solid foundation for manifesting our heart's truest desires. See a theme starting to play out here? By August 14th, Venus will be at 19 degrees, inviting us to reconsider how we act upon our heart's desires. It's time to align our actions with our heartfelt intentions and ensure that they are in harmony with our values. On August 16th, Venus will move to 18 degrees, calling for a reassessment of our heart's decisions and actions. It's an opportunity to make any necessary adjustments and course corrections to stay on the path of your highest love and fulfillment. As Venus reaches 17 degrees on August 17th, it's time to reevaluate our heart's senses and how we listen to our intuition when we make decisions. Trusting our gut instincts will guide us in aligning with our heart's truest desires. On August 19th, Venus will move to 16 degrees, inviting us to reevaluate our connection to spirit and our higher self. It's a time to open ourselves up to higher wisdom and guidance, allowing our hearts to be receptive to divine inspiration. On August 21st, Venus moves to 15 degrees, prompting us to reassess how we believe we should receive love, abundance, and blessings. It's an opportunity to release any limitations or conditioned beliefs and embrace a more expansive and deserving mindset. On August 23rd, Venus will move to 14 degrees, inviting us to reevaluate where our heart truly belongs and how we think about belonging. It's a time to explore and align our thoughts with the understanding of our hearts so that we can find our heart's true home. As Venus reaches 13 degrees on August 26th, it's time to reevaluate our beliefs about where our hearts belong. We must examine whether our beliefs support the knowledge we now have about where our heart truly belongs. Let go of any belief that no longer serves your sense of belonging. On August 29th, Venus will move to 12 degrees, encouraging us to reassess what we believe is possible based on how our hearts now feel. It's an invitation to expand our sense of what can be achieved, guided by the renewed energy within our hearts. Finally, on September 3rd, Venus will go direct, and we begin implementing the re-evaluations that we've made during this retrograde period. Armed with new insights and a deeper connection to our heart's desires, we can embark on a path of aligned action and manifestation. By October 9th, Venus will be fully out of shadow and on her way to Virgo as the morning star, symbolizing a fresh start and a renewed sense of love, harmony, and abundance in our lives. Phew! We've covered quite a few degrees, but fear not, dear viewers, we won't leave you hanging. Now, here's the cosmic scoop for your sun and rising sign. Remember, I recommend looking at your sun sign first and your rising sign second, as that's how the energy tends to play out in our lives. Therefore, these insights apply both to your sun and rising sign. Sun sign first. For example, if you're an Aries with a Cancer rising, you will begin the retrograde reevaluating your heart's desires and how to fulfill them, and by doing that, it will affect how you manifest your heart's abundance. The sun sign will be what you are working with, and the rising sign will be how working with that energy will affect you. So with that being said, let's get into it. Aries, this retrograde hits your third decan of your fifth house, prompting you to reevaluate how your heart wants to manifest your creative expression. It's time to explore new ways of showcasing your unique talents and bring more joy into your creative endeavors. Taurus, this retrograde will affect your third decan of your fourth house, inviting you to reevaluate your sacred feelings around what your heart wants to manifest. It's an opportunity to create a deeper connection with your emotional well-being and explore what truly nourishes your soul. Gemini, this retrograde will impact the third decan of your third house, urging you to reevaluate how your heart wants to manifest your identification and your sense of self. Dive deep into understanding your core values and beliefs, allowing them to guide your authentic self-expression. Cancer, this retrograde touches the third decan of the second house, encouraging you to reevaluate how your heart wants to manifest your abundance. It is time to assess your relationship with money, resources, and self-worth, and discover new ways to attract prosperity into your life. Leo, this retrograde influences the third decan of the first house, prompting you to reevaluate how your heart wants to manifest your character in the world. Embrace self-reflection and introspection to align your actions with your true essence, allowing your authentic self to shine even brighter. Virgo, this retrograde affects the third decan of the 12th house, calling you to reevaluate how your heart wants to manifest your spiritual connection. Take time for introspection, meditation, and explore your inner world. Allow your heart's deepest desires to guide your spiritual journey. Libra, this retrograde impacts the third decan of your 11th house, urging you to reevaluate how your heart wants to manifest your reputation. Take a closer look at how you present yourself to the world and align your actions with your true values to create a reputation that resonates with your heart, Libra. Scorpio, this retrograde touches the third decan of the 10th house, prompting you to reevaluate how your heart wants to manifest your legacy. Reflect on your long-term goals and the mark that you want to leave on the world. Allow your heart's desires to shape your path to success. Sagittarius, this retrograde influences the third decan of the 9th house, calling you to reevaluate the knowledge that your heart wants to manifest with. Expand your horizons. Seek new perspectives and deepen your understanding of the world to align to your pursuit of knowledge with your heartfelt passions. Capricorn, this retrograde affects the third decan of the 8th house, urging you to reevaluate the transformations that your heart wants to manifest. Dive into your deepest desires and embrace personal growth. Allow your heart's transformative power to guide you towards a life more fulfilling. Aquarius, this retrograde touches the third decan of the seventh house, inviting you to reevaluate how your heart wants to manifest your partnerships. Assess your connections with others and seek harmony in your relationships. Allow your heart to guide you towards authentic and meaningful connections. Pisces, this retrograde impacts the third decan of the sixth house, urging you to reevaluate how your heart wants to manifest your lifestyle. Take a closer look at your daily routine, your health habits, and your work-life balance. Align them with your heart's desires to create a life that truly nourishes your soul. So that concludes our exploration of how Venus's retrograde will impact each zodiac sign in July. Remember, this is just the beginning of a transformative journey. Stay tuned as we uncover more cosmic insights to help you navigate the celestial currents. And that brings us to the end of our Venus journey. We've explored the retrograde phases and how they will impact each zodiac sign. As we conclude this video, let's recap everything that we've discovered and look ahead to what's to come. We started by listing the days that Venus will be in each degree during her retrograde period. From July 23rd to September 3rd, Venus will guide us through a deep exploration of our heart's desires and the actions necessary to manifest them. We discussed how at each degree we are called to reevaluate different aspects of our lives, from what our heart wants to manifest to how we can align our actions with our values. It's time for introspection, making conscious choices, and staying true to ourselves. No matter what we are reevaluating, Venus's retrograde offers us an opportunity to realign our path to our heart. As we prepare for this retrograde season, remember to trust your heart's wisdom and honor your values. Embrace the changes and growth that this introspective journey will bring. If you found this video informative and you would like to see a future video of Venus retrograde horoscopes and Venus direct horoscopes, then hit that like button. Your feedback will help us shape future content. Until then, keep shining bright, follow your heart's desires, and manifest your dreams. Thank you for joining us on this celestial exploration. Stay tuned for more cosmic insights, and as always, take care.
Thank you.